morning to you. Our day's beginning. There's so much to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Our day's beginning. There's so much to do.
Hey, my friends, we have a new letter this week. Now, this isn't our last letter because we've got a few more left, but this is the last letter of the alphabet. Do you know what that is? The alphabet is filled with consonants and vowels. We write them, we read them. Each letter makes a sound. When we start with A, B, C and go all the way to Z. The letters of the alphabet are fun for you and me. You remembered. Great job, my friends. That's one of my favorite have fun teaching songs that goes over every letter and every sound. And you can practice it every day. Z. Do you have a Z in your name? Have you had some pizza lately? That has two Z's in the word. Pizza has two Z's. Have you seen anything in your house? Or outside? Or on a sign? Or where have you seen a Z before? Do you know somebody who has a Z in their name? I've known lots of Zions. Yeah, there's lots of people who have a Z in their name. Let's do the letter keyword sound together. I bet you this one is the first sound. Yeah, not like X at all. This one is the first sound. Z, zebra, Z. Oh, that made my teeth tickle. Can you do it with me? Put your teeth together and go zzz. It made my teeth tickle. Did it make your teeth tickle too? If your teeth is tickling and vibrating, you're doing it right. Great job. You open up your mouth and close your teeth and go zzz, zzz. Z, zebra, zzz. Z, zebra, zzz. Your turn. Good job. Z, zebra, zzz. With me. Z, zebra, zzz. We have an uppercase Z and a lowercase z, and an uppercase Z and a lowercase z. They look the same. It's the same shape, isn't it? You need 3 lines, one across the top, one diagonal, one across the bottom. And then look, you just need a couple smaller lines and you can make a lowercase z. Well, that seems pretty easy. You excited to write some Z's with me today? Okay, let's go over our things. Here we go. In this classroom, students have rights. Let's go over our rights real quick. You have the right to ask questions. You have the right to be treated with kindness. You have the right to share your ideas. You have the right to have others listen to you and respect you. Rights are something you are given or allowed to do. And everybody should have rights, especially in a classroom. And you should know your rights. Let's go over our objective today. We will know our letters of the week, which is uppercase Z and lowercase z, by saying them and finding them and tracing them or writing the letters correctly as we develop our fine motor skills and as we start identifying more uppercase and lowercase letters and as we start learning all of the sounds that go with each of those letters. It's going to help us become better readers and writers. I can't wait to see us reading and writing together. Are you ready? Let's build our Z together. You want to build our Z first? All right, let's build our Z's. We're going to need 2 short lines. One goes at the top. One goes diagonal. And one goes across the bottom. Like this. Across the top, one diagonal, and across the bottom. When we're going to use our marker, we're going to use the lines to help us and to make it bigger. But my alphabet magnets, those shapes are a little small, right? Let's make a lowercase z too. All right, let's put the little one at the top. Remember, the lowercase usually starts at the airplane line to help us. So don't forget. Oh, and then we need to do our diagonal line and our line across the bottom. We did it. We made an uppercase Z and a lowercase z. Do we need circles? Did we need any curves? Did we need any crosses? Did we need any dots? Did we go in the basement? No. We need 3 lines for the uppercase Z and 3 smaller lines for the lowercase z. We need 2 that ran across the top, 2 that ran across the bottom, and 2 diagonal. Boop, boop, to make our uppercase and lowercase. Great job, my friends. Do you want to come up with maybe a list? All right, let's think of some pictures. Let's think of some things that start with the letter Z, because the Z has a very particular sound. Can we make that sound again? Z, z. So we know zebra, z, z. The first sound in zebra is z, z. One of my favorite vegetables that I'm now allergic to, which is so silly, but one of my favorite vegetables is zucchini. Z, z, zucchini. Oh, it tastes so good. Have you ever been to a hibachi place where they grill everything in front of you and set the volcano on fire? It's a big show. They usually put zucchini in their vegetables. Zucchini. Zzz, zzz. Very tasty. Let's think of another one. Oh, you've been practicing to zip up your coat, right? That's a zipper. Zzz, zzz, zipper. You got it. Let's think of another one. Oh, the Maryland Zoo. Zzz, zzz, zoo. At the zoo, you also have zookeepers. That's 2 of them I thought of. Zoo and zookeepers. At our Maryland Zoo in Baltimore. I know you probably have gone. It's one of my favorite places. I hope we get to go together one day. Let's do another one. Oh, one of my favorite numbers. 0. Z, z, 0. 0 means nothing. 0 means all gone. 0 means none. 0 means Josh ate all the cookies and I can't have any because now there's 0. 0 means nothing. There's nothing left. Oh, when you make Z's, you make a zigzag, right? Zigzag. Look, here's some zigzags. Zig, zag. There's 2 in that one too. Zig, zag. You can practice zigging and zagging, and I bet you get really good at making uppercase Z's and lowercase Z's. Let's think of some other ones. All right, let's think of ones that maybe nobody would know about. A zinnia. Look at this beautiful zinnia. It's a flower. Zinnia. Let's do another one. A zeppelin. Ooh, how does that travel by? Yeah, it travels by air. You are so smart. It travels by air. It's like a balloon, isn't it? Kind of like a hot air balloon, but a little bit different. Zeppelin. Zeppelin. Oh, do you know what that is? Doesn't look very scary, does it? But that's a zombie. Zombie. I like zombies too. They're very silly looking. Zombies. Zombies. Let's think of another one. Oh, zodiac. The day you were born, you are also given a zodiac sign. I'm a Gemini. So is Josh. We're both Geminis. Zodiac. Zodiac. It all depends on where the stars are in the sky when you were born. Ask your mommy what zodiac you are, or ask your daddy or grandma or grandpa and talk about zodiacs. It's always fun to do. Let's think of another one. Oh, have you seen this musical instrument before? Wow, that looks different. Kind of looks like a guitar, but you play it on your lap and you kind of pluck at it. It's called a zither. Zither. Oh, I bet it sounds wonderful. Maybe you can look it up and listen to some on YouTube. There's lots of people who play the zither on YouTube, so you get to hear what it sounds like. You think it sounds like a guitar? I don't know. You better go look. I can't wait for you to research about a zither. And the last one. Have you ever gone ice skating before? Every time you're ice skating, you kind of mess up the ice a lot, right? And every once in a while, this big machine comes in and smooths out the ice and makes it A nice new layer of ice for everyone to ice skate on. They do it for hockey games, ice hockey games. They do it for figure skating. It's called a Zamboni. Zamboni. That's cool. I bet it's difficult to drive. What do you think? Have you ever gone ice skating before? Sometimes there's places in Baltimore that we can go ice skating during the winter. Try it sometime if you have had the time. Might be fun to practice. It is very slippery, so be very careful. All right, let's read our book together. We made a very long list, didn't we? You did such a good job with our list today. Some of them are really tricky. Let's go over our book. This is the front of our book. This is the back of our book. This is the side or the spine. What's this called again? Yeah, the title. The big letters on the front are called the title. Zach the Lazy Zebra. Alpha Tails, letter Z. Remember, the author writes the words. The author writes the words. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the author writes the words. And what does the illustrator do? Do you remember? Draws the pictures. You got it. The illustrator draws the pictures. The illustrator draws the pictures. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the illustrator draws the pictures. All right, let's read our book together. Let's listen for those Z sounds. Z, 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 z. Zach the zebra lives at the zoo. All day long, what does Zach do? Zzz. What's he doing? Zzz, zzz. That's the symbol for sleeping. The zookeepers bring a zebra snack, but it doesn't wake up Zach. Zach has no zest. He wants to rest. Zzz, zzz. Try some zucchini. How about some ziti? Oh, ziti noodles are yummy. They zap Zach with a garden hose. They got water on him. That's not very nice. He's sleeping. They bang a drum. They tickle his nose. Is your nose ticklish? Mine's not ticklish. I don't think that's going to work. Zach's eyes stay closed. He wants to doze. Zzz, zzz, zzz. He keeps sleeping. Keeps dozing off. Keeps falling asleep. They try a zillion zany tricks. They hop around on pogo sticks. Zzz, zzz. He's still sleeping. Zach thinks their tricks are boring. He goes on snoring. Oh, he's rhyming too. He's very silly. Very silly zebra. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Look! Here comes Zed! A zebra with zing. Uh-oh. Zed seems like he's wild. I have some friends who are wild like that. And they will absolutely wake me up when I'm feeling really sleepy. He zooms and zigzags around everything. Will Zed make Zach wake up and leap? The zookeepers want him to wake up and start leaping just like him. Oh no. Oh no. No, now 2 zebras want to sleep. Zzz, zzz, zzz. At last, the zookeepers give up their schemes. That means they're not trying anymore. They wish Zach and Zed sweet zebra dreams. Zzz, zzz, zzz. The end. That was a great story. Man, they really weren't going to wake him up, were they? Zach was sleepy. They tried everything to wake him up. He thought they were boring. Even Zed tried to wake him up. But you know what Zed said? Well, I'm tired. I might as well go sleep too. They both went to sleep, so they just tucked him in and gave up. That was a really silly story. How many things can you find that begin with the letter Z? The Z, Z sound. Here, let's practice. Let's see what you found. Oh, I see zoo. I see a zookeeper. I see a zebras. I see zucchinis and ziti. That's about all I see. Can you find any more? I bet you can. You're great at finding things. Sometimes I miss things, but you guys always get them all, don't you? I'm so proud of you. Let's do our Z cheer together. Ready? Z is for zebra. Z is for zoo. Z is for zucchini and ziti too. Z is for zipper. Z is for zap. Z is for when you nap. Hooray for Z, big and small. The zippiest, zanniest letter of all. The end. That was a really silly book. Did you like that book? I did too. Let's practice writing. Can you get some paper and something to write with? Pause it if you need to. Otherwise, I'm going to keep going, okay? Because remember, you always need your paper and something to write with for our lessons so we can practice writing our uppercase Z's and our lowercase Z's. Let's scoot these over just a little bit so we have enough room. There we go. Scoot it over just a little bit so we have a little bit more room. There we go. Take your pen and we're going to start at the top of the skyline. And remember, we go across the top first. So all we got to do is just go across the top. And then we go diagonal down from the right to the left, all the way to the grass line. And then we stop. And then we just guide it right across the bottom, just a little line across the bottom to make the rest of the zigzag. Remember, we're making zigzags. Zigging and zagging. Left and right, left and right. So let's go left first. Left to right. Top to bottom. Here we go. Across the top at the airplane line. From the right side down to the left side. And then back over to the right, just across that bottom grass line. And remember, we're not using our basement line. We don't need to go into the basement. We don't need to go into the dirt with the worms. These letters stay on top of the grass. Good job. You ready to practice some more? Okay. Let's see what we're doing today. I'll be here waiting. Have some fun. I'll see you soon. Hey, my friends, you just learned about the letter Z. Ooh, Z, zebra, Z. You see my black plate? You know what we're gonna do. It's my favorite. Shaving cream. We get to write Z's in shaving cream. You want to do this with me? Go get some. Oh, I'm so excited. Are you ready to develop your fine motor skills? Those little muscles in your fingers so that we can be better writers? All right, let's do it. Woo. Okay, here we go. What do we do next? We smush it. Are you ready? Okay, smush and roll it around. All right, now we're ready. Let's clean up the top of my finger a little bit so we can actually write with our finger. If we have shaving cream on our tips of our fingers, we can't write very well, can we? With our Z, we just need some lines. But one's going to go across the top, and one's going to cross the bottom, and one's going to be a diagonal line. So for uppercase Z, we're going to go across the top, diagonal down, and across the bottom. Can you make an uppercase Z like mine? Great job, my friends. What sound does the letter Z make? Open up your mouth, close your teeth, and go zzz, zzz. You can feel your teeth vibrating when you make that sound. Zzz, zzz. Woo! It makes me feel like I'm a bumblebee. Bzz, bzz. Let's do our lowercase Z. It's the same shape, just a little bit smaller. So we're going to go across the top, a diagonal down, and across the bottom for our little Z. And our little Z says Z, 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 zebra, Z. See? They're the same shape. One is bigger and the other one is smaller, the uppercase and the lowercase. Uppercase Z and a lowercase Z and a uppercase Z and a lowercase Z. Did you make Z's with me? You can use anything in your house to practice these Z's, can't you? Yes, you can. Okay, let's clear off our writing finger. It's kind of like our pencil, isn't it? Across the top, and a diagonal line down, and across the bottom. That's our uppercase Z. It's our uppercase Z. It says Z, 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 zebra, Z, Z, zebra, Z. Let's do our lowercase z too. Remember, it's got to be smaller, so let's go a little lower down. Across the top, diagonal line down, and across the bottom. Did you make your little z like mine? Great job! And what does the little z say? The lowercase z also says z, z. Your mouth is open, your teeth are together, and you're making your teeth tickle with vibrations when you make that noise. That's the sound for the letter Z. Z, Z. It's our last letter in our alphabet. In our alphabetical order, Z is the last letter. Great job, my friends! I want you to practice your Z's. Write them all week long on paper, in shaving cream, in your gel Ziploc bag. Roll it and make them in Play-Doh. Make it with your Wiki sticks. Make it with your pipe cleaners. Whatever you can. Make it all week long and practice forming those letters. Great job, my friends. I'll see you next time. Welcome back. Are you all clean now? And did you use shaving cream? Because a lot of my friends love to use shaving cream each time. And then you always gotta pause the video to make sure you're washed up. And make sure you clean up your mess for me, okay? And especially for your parents at home. They want to make sure you're cleaning up your mess. We always clean up after ourselves. We don't want to burden anybody with a big mess, do we? No, we want to clean up and help our friends and help our parents out by cleaning up any mess that we made. Did you have fun making your uppercase Z's and lowercase Z's in different ways? Remember, you can practice this all week long. Practice your letter, your keyword, your sound. Z, zebra, Z. Practice writing uppercase Z's and your lowercase Z. Your uppercase Z's and your lowercase Z's. And your uppercase Z's and your lowercase Z's. Practice them. And look for those Z's and hear those Z sounds and words that everyone says. You could be listening to a conversation and someone could be talking to you and they say pizza. Z. And in pizza, you hear those two Z's. I wonder if you can hear any more Z sounds when someone's talking to you. Or maybe you'll catch yourself using a Z sound. That would be really silly. Or you can start looking in books to find uppercase Z's and lowercase Z's. I want you to practice writing these and finding these and saying this letter, uppercase Z and lowercase Z, all week long so that you know it backwards and forwards and you become better readers and writers. And I know you can. We're learning together. We did everything we're supposed to do for our objective today. Great job. And we're going to continue it all week so that you won't forget. Z, zebra, Z. Your turn. Z, zebra, Z. All by yourself. With me. Z, zebra, Z. Z, zebra, Z. Remember, if it doesn't tickle your teeth and your teeth aren't closed and your mouth isn't wide, you're not making the sound correctly. So practice forming your mouth correctly. Z, Z. Yeah, if it vibrates between your teeth, you're making the sound correct. I'm so proud of you, my friends. We had a great day today. We made a big list of Z words. We read our book and went over every single uppercase and lowercase Z we could think of. We built it, we found it in words, and we wrote it by ourselves. Great job. I'll see you next time, my friends. Bye. Hey my friends, thanks for being a part of my lesson today. If you like this lesson, hit the thumbs up button at the bottom. That's the like button, okay? It's sure to make me smile. Hey parents, you want to get your child ready for school? You don't want them to fall behind in school? Hit the subscribe button at the bottom. And in the description, you can also find my Facebook page. If you have any questions or comments or concerns about these videos, I'm more than happy to answer any of them. So hit the Facebook page and connect with me. I'd love to hear what you have to say about these videos, and I'm always gonna try to make them better and better. Also, you can hit the bell at the bottom so you don't miss any of the new videos.
If you want to help donate to my cause, if you want to continue to see more free videos on YouTube for tons of families who need this, make sure you click the Patreon page and check out how you can donate and how you can help. Anything makes a difference. Huge shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for donating to this cause. It's allowing us to create even higher quality videos, more free videos for families like you who need this resource at home. We are utilizing kindergarten skill maps along with Common Core standards to make these lessons. And you are helping make a difference in children's lives all around the US. Thank you for everything that you've been doing.